Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about the topic of friendship and specifically how many friends I have in my life. And if you've seen the title by now, which you probably have, then you know that I have zero friends. And I feel like in order to have this conversation, it's probably important to talk about what exactly I mean by friend because many people have different definitions of friendship. So, in order to get to the main topic of the video, I guess I'll keep it brief. What I mean by friend is someone that I guess you meet in real life and you interact with in order to share I guess, mutually positive feelings. So, by that, I mean, an example of this would be, your friend calling you up and asking you if you want to play basketball at the school gym, because that's what I used to do. And, well, we'd play basketball, we'd compete, play on the same team, play against each other one-on-one. And, it would just be fun because, well, you're just hanging out and you're not really doing I don't know, it doesn't necessarily have to be anything meaningful, but at the very least you have to be doing some activity where you both feel good emotions from. And that's what I mean by friendship. Anything past that can be considered a deeper friendship or a more meaningful friendship, maybe like a best friendship or something like that. But I think that's my definition of friendship. And I don't consider people I talk to online as friends because although I have shared a lot of personal things about myself with people online, and I do really appreciate the fact that people have reached out to me and have talked to me about these things, I just don't consider it the same as actual friendship because, well, it's just not the same. It just doesn't feel the same. And I'd say that the positive feelings I get out of talking to online friends is maybe like 10% of what I experience out of an actual friendship or an actual hangout with an acquaintance even, because there's just so much that's missing from an online interaction that that psychologically just doesn't fulfill me. But anyways, back to the main topic of the video, which is that I have no friends. I have zero friends. I literally don't have anyone in my life right now that I would consider a friend. Pretty much no one asks me to hang out. Even my cousins, who at one point tried to reach out to me at the beginning of my NEETdom or my NEEThood, until they realized that something was wrong with me and started judging me. Well, they have stopped contacting me altogether. And yeah, there's pretty much no one in my life for me to hang out with. And well, how does that make me feel? Well, to be honest, right now I really don't feel anything. And me not feeling anything does not necessarily mean that I don't feel lonely, or that, not necessarily that I don't feel, but that I'm not lonely, that I'm not sad, and that I'm not depressed because of this fact. But I feel like it has more to do with the fact that I don't feel these negative things anymore. And the reason I don't feel them is because I felt these negative emotions for so long, especially at the beginning when I started losing contact with all my friends. And I guess my former friends, who I guess sometimes reach out to me, but I basically consider now online acquaintances, because we don't even talk about anything that meaningful anymore. And it's not the same, as an actual friendship in real life. And well, yeah, it used to make me feel really terrible, but as I guess stayed in the state further and further, I started to feel these emotions less and less. And it's because of the psychological principle called attentional blindness. And it sounds really fancy, but what it basically means is that when you pay attention to something or if something, if a new stimulus or a new object or whatever comes into your attention, you will pay attention to it more. And such things can include things like emotions such as loneliness, sadness, hopelessness, despair. But as these things are in your attention for longer and longer, you begin to lose the ability to pay attention to them. And in a way, it's like they almost fade into the background of your mind. And the reason for this is so that your brain or your mind can pay attention to new things. Because back in the day when we were cavemen, new things were opportunities for food or sex, or they were dangerous things like a saber-toothed tiger that would jump out of the bushes and bite your dick off. But anyways, that was a bad example, but you hopefully get my point now, that that is the reason why I don't feel anything right now. And it's like I'm just stuck with this perpetual feeling of numbness, at least in terms of my loneliness. Or it's not that I'm not lonely, because I'm lonely for sure. I definitely feel stressed. If I definitely pay attention to how I'm feeling, or kind of remember what it's like to have friends, I do definitely feel that pang or that longing to hang out with somebody in real life and, just shoot the shit, just even talk shit. I even miss the bullies that were kind of my friends too, because, well, all things considered, at the very least, I was meeting that basic social need, as shitty as it was. And, well, not having that for a long time really fucks with your head, and it's probably led to a lot of things, like the further deterioration of my already non-existent social skills and speaking skills. And, well, yeah, so it's basically made it to the point where I'm so not adjusted to talking with people, because I haven't hung out with people for so long, that, well, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't even have words for it anymore. It's just completely effed up. Keep forgetting not to swear. Sorry, guys. And yeah, so what else can I say about not having friends? It just, I don't know how I would describe, I guess if I kind of think about it now, I really do long for real friendship in the same way that I long for something like a girlfriend or a romantic partner, but definitely not as much as a romantic partner, because I feel like having that would hit two birds with one stone. Because usually your girlfriend typically, well, she's called a girlfriend because she's a girl who's your friend, and that, I guess, preferably is someone who is friends with benefits, and that you are not getting cucked by, or at least you're, what am I even saying? Well, I guess, it's a mutual, in a way, it's like a special type of friendship, at least at the start, and, well, but yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. I guess it's that I guess in a way, now that I think about it, if I really pay attention to it and I think about it, yes, I really do miss having real life friends. I really do just miss hanging out, and even like drinking. Like, I just miss going out and drinking with people. I miss the few times that I've done drugs with people, because at the very least, I would have that companionship, and maybe it just speaks to how badly I want friends, or how much of having friends is a human need, because, well, I was willing to do things that were against my principles, like do drugs and drink a lot, even though I actually do enjoy drinking, and I think it's actually beneficial in a lot of ways for socializing and other things like that. Although I think a lot of times it can be a huge crutch for me, like when it comes to talking to girls, and, well, or talking to people in general. But yeah, when I think about it, yeah, I I really want friends, and as much as I appreciate my online acquaintances, and I hope you guys don't take this personally, because I really do enjoy talking to you guys, and it's honestly a million times better than, basically talking to nobody and having zero human contact, even if it's through like a digital means, like through Discord or email or texting or whatever. But, well, by that same comparison, I'd say that having a real life friend that I'm interacting with person to person and just seeing them in real life, I don't know, it's just psychologically for me, it's like a million times better than having an online acquaintance. So that's basically all I have to say about having no friends for now. And yeah, I guess it's a pretty shitty feeling, and I hope that all of you who are watching this have friends in real life. And well, if you don't have friends in real life, then that probably really sucks, and I definitely feel for you. And maybe reach out to me and we can talk or something. But yeah, what else? Can't really think of anything to talk about for the moment, so I'm just gonna end the video now. And anyways, yeah, bye.